Hello and welcome to Movies with My Dad, the podcast where I, film critic Tina Kakadelis, take my dad Stratis to the movies. This week we saw Ballerina, directed by Len Wiseman, starring Ana de Armas and Keanu Reeves. Join us on the spoiler-filled car ride home. Hello, Father.
Oh, hang on a second. Sorry, no indication of the movie. It's late.
It's 9 p.m.
I'm old. Doesn't that count?
No.
Okay.
Okay, what did we see?
Well, I wouldn't know from the title sequence.
Why?
Because we didn't see the title sequence.
To be fair, you don't know they showed you it, and we don't know there was a title sequence.
I'm sure there's a title sequence.
Why? The name came up at the end.
I'm sure it's at the beginning. We saw
The name came up at the end?
Fine, we saw Ballerina.
You just want to complain because I can't read.
You can't read. So explain, we were here for a press screening of the John Wick associated movie, a John Wick... Spin-off, that's a better word. Called Ballerina.
Yes. Look at you.
And what happened?
So journalistic.
There you go.
I was swayed by the bright lights of the 4DX theater. And I saw it said Ballerina up there. And I...
Oh, that's why you made the decision to go in there.
I assumed that was because I didn't think that there were other screenings of Ballerina tonight.
Because it shouldn't be open yet, right?
I think it opens this week.
Oh, okay.
So, Wednesday's not that crazy. So, I was swayed by the bright lights, and then,
The movie is supposed to start at 7.
Yeah.
And we sat there and wondered, like, oops, wait, how do we get out of here? No, this is bad.
I think that way.
Yep, this is a mistake.
Now we're going to the airport.
Now we're going to the airport. Okay.
And then some nice people said, you're in our seats. And I said, there are no assigned seats. It's a press screening.
You took attitude with these people. You weren't
I didn't take any attitude.
I don't think you were exceptionally nice to them.
Because I thought I was confident. I wasn't mean.
No, but you weren't...
I said there are no assigned seats.
Okay. But they they even showed you their phone.
They showed me nothing. They showed me an email. What was I supposed to do with that? I'm not... No.
Anyway, so our screening is supposed to start at 7.
Mm-hmm.
And by the time we're like, I wonder, normally press screenings, we don't get to see trailers and all the other
accoutrements,
advertisements and stuff that go along with it.
Yeah.
And we commented on that even.
Yeah.
And that still didn't ring a bell.
Because I was talking to my friends, I was texting my friends about the 40X experience that we were having.
Preoccupied.
Yeah, because
what about the guy that was sitting next to me?
I didn't care about him talking to you.
Well, exactly, but a press guy probably would not have been that dorky about the seats and showing me how to use the little remote control to make vibration on the seats.
Well, you turned on the heater, so you didn't help.
I didn't help, but somebody of the press probably would not have engagement like that.
Why? What do you have to say about the press as a member of the press?
Because the other screenings we've been to, everybody kind of keeps to themselves.
We chat sometimes.
The ones that you know.
Yeah.
But they don't go out of their way to chat to me.
Whatever.
Anyways.
We saw Ballerina.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I did, actually. Surprisingly. I had really low expectations for this coming in. Don't know how it relates to the John Wick universe. Don't know where it comes in the story of John Wick. I could not tell you
it comes in before he dies. So it's somewhere before...
Yeah, I can tell you that, too.
It comes in somewhere before the last one.
Great. You got 3 other movies to choose from, Dad. When does it come in?
You could probably figure that out from... Oh, you couldn't figure it out.
You can, but neither of us know.
Hang on. There was the sequence where she met him the first time when he came back into the Continental after he'd been excommunicado.
It was not the Continental.
What do you mean?
It was the Russian ballet.
Well, yes.
That's
sorry. Right. It was back to the... What are they? Romanov?
The Romanovs.
Romanovs. I know that's wrong. What's the family?
Ruska Roma or
Ruska
something?
Roma. When he went back to talk to Angela Houston.
I don't know why you're trying to pretend like Angelica.
What did I say?
Angela.
Oh, Angela. Sorry.
Your niece.
Angelica. She's Greek, too. I should know better.
Oh, my God. It doesn't matter because you're not going to know what movie it is. It's not like either of us remember anything.
She cut him off in that one. So he only got excommunicated at the last one.
No, I don't think that's true. But again, this doesn't matter. We're not going to get there.
Okay.
I want to say it's the first one. But what do I know? Because I think he gets branded in the first one. Because I think the first one he has to go to all of those places and do stuff. It doesn't matter. Did you like it?
I was entertained.
Okay.
But it was not a John Wick movie. But what it made me want is to go back and watch all the other John Wick movies.
Okay, why do you say it's not a John Wick movie?
A, it had too much story.
It had too much
backstory.
It had no us missing the first 15 minutes did not matter.
Yeah, but she was on a vendetta with these other...
And what is he doing? A vendetta.
No, for his dog.
And his
that
dead
was
wife.
all it needed.
And his wife.
Oh yeah, there was a wife in there too. Forgot about that.
Everyone just remembers the dog.
It's true. It's only the dog.
Okay, so why?
I didn't love it. It wasn't as good as John Wick. Flat out.
Why?
It's fine.
Why?
She's very good. I liked her. Again, not a John Wick movie. This was an average. It's above average.
I was gonna say kind of. It's quite above average.
Right. It's an above average. Shoot 'em up. What do you want to call it? Kind
of throw 'em up.
Yes.
Am I right?
Right, but it wasn't It wasn't John Wick, and it couldn't be. I mean, Keanu Reeves in John Wick was so steely. He never steely-eyed. He just was John Wick. You couldn't perturb him in the slightest, right?
Okay.
He never huffed. He never puffed. He
did. He sighed many a times.
Only it's like, oh, I got to kill you.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff. This young lady huffed and puffed when she got thrown around. John Wick just kept going.
She just kept going. What are you talking about?
So I guess you don't agree with me?
No, and I appreciated this movie because this is how I play video games. There was no finesse in this girl's world. She was just hurling whatever she could at anybody, and it was great. Like, I'll give you that it was shot not as stylistically as a John Wick movie, but I still really loved how they showed the fight scenes.
It was an above average fight scene shoot 'em movie.
But
not a John Wick movie.
I think it's a John Wick movie.
That last John Wick movie is a thing of beauty. It is phenomenally shot.
Tell me one thing that happens in the last John Wick movie.
The shoot 'em up scene in the disco light bar thing.
That is literally every John Wick movie. And this movie. And the little ice club.
The ice club was kind of cool.
All of it was pretty cool.
It just wasn't the same level of frenetic.
I think this was more frenetic.
Keanu Reeves was amazing in his physicality in killing those folks.
And she wasn't. She was getting thrown around.
She was good. She was very good. Son of sorry, you have to bleep that one.
A long one.
I did not think we were getting through that one.
I wasn't concerned about that one.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That car was...
They weren't coming over.
Well, any one of them could have decided to come over instead of slamming into that person. Sure. Okay. Continuing.
I just think that I don't agree with you at all that this wasn't a John Wick movie because you're not really giving me any explanation.
I'm not good at that. It's a feeling. It's vibes.
Oh my God. Well, I mean, she didn't put her hair up like John Wick never put his hair up. Their hair is always in their faces. I don't know how they fight anybody. That's a John Wick movie there. She stabbed a bunch of people.
She also had way too much emotion on her face. John Wick never had emotion. Ever. That is true. You have to give me that.
Okay, but why does that matter?
I don't know. Again, it's hard to recreate in that world of John Wick. That is a spectacular, one of a kind kind of.
I don't think you like John Wick this much any other day of the week. That's why it made me want to go back and watch the other 3 John Wicks. There are 4, Dad.
Well, I only want to watch 3.
And there's a television show on Peacock.
No.
Some of us have actually seen them all and watched the TV show.
Is it Peacock? It's not Keanu Reeves.
No, but it takes place at the concert.
Then it doesn't matter.
Oh my gosh. Keanu Reeves was in this one and you're saying it's not John Wick.
And he kind of phoned it in.
Oh my.
Did you not?
He acted the same as he acts in all of the John Wicks.
Yeah, but he wasn't
at
that level of...
to him.
He wasn't as good as he was before.
I think you just don't remember. Because again, you've never cared about John Wick. I think I had to drag you to see 4.
I do... No way in the world. I loved 4. Even though I thought it was only a 3. But that's fine.
Okay, great.
And this one only had a single over-the-top scene.
What are you talking about? A single one?
Yeah, the flamethrower scene. That was the only one. That was the only sequence.
The grenade scene was out of control. The restaurant scene was out of control. What are you talking about?
No.
Oh my gosh. I think this is just, I find out you hate women.
I do not hate women. I'm not saying this was a bad movie. I say it's above average, highly above average, a shooting movie. Beat 'em up, shoot 'em kind of movie with a revenge plot. Great movie. It should have just been devoid of John Wick. That's all I'm saying.
I think you just have a closed mind. But what did you like about it besides the nice young lady?
The nice young lady.
Nothing?
Well, I did like the... I'm trying to think of the name of the other clan.
I don't think we know.
We never got the name of the clan?
No, they're just branded with the X on their wrist.
We'll call them the branded clan.
I don't love that, but for sure.
I love the fact they had an entire town, village, all to themselves, and everyone in the town was part of this cult branded.
Yeah, I love it. You throw a cult in, like I said in the Mission Impossible one, I'm in immediately.
I thought that was good. And then even when you thought the mom and her kid were trying to get away from the shooting.
Yeah.
The next thing you know,
see, the restaurant scene was great, and then same thing with the waiter.
I didn't say it wasn't great.
You did.
No, I said it's just not a John Wick. Oh no, when I meant over the top, I meant the visual aspect of any of the John Wicks are just so stunningly beautiful. This was a good
this was
stunt.
Also very pretty.
It wasn't the same level.
You don't think the cinematographer had a field day with that flamethrower?
Yes, I said that was the one scene.
We got a baseball game tonight?
Hey, the Pirates are playing tonight. What's the score? Can you see it on the billboard?
Oh, it says final score.
What's
Do they only fly it if they win?
Oh, the Jolly Roger?
Maybe? Yeah.
I think you're right.
Yeah, I think they
Woo! Go Buccos.
Well, the Cubs lost 2-0, so it's not a good night for me. I liked it. I liked it a lot. I don't think we need another one like they set us up for.
No, it's obviously set up for... It's almost the same concept, too. That she's being excommunicated from...
Right, which is why I don't feel like I don't want another.
Right.
I don't need another one. I didn't.
That's why if this wasn't a John Wick movie, you could have created an entire other world and built that. I would have liked that much more than trying to build it within the John Wick world.
I mean, why does it matter? Because then at the end of the day, it's still the same story as a John Wick story.
No, it could have had its own. It could have stood on its own.
I feel like it did.
No, it literally brought Keanu Reeves in, so it's not standing on its own.
But it still stood on its own. Just because it included a past character doesn't mean it wasn't original in itself.
I believe that it sort of defines the fact that it's not original if you're basing it off another character.
Right.
And is John Wick mentioned it? The title sequence, which we did not see?
Why are you asking me a question I can't possibly answer?
I don't know. You may have saw a poster for something for this.
We both saw the poster for it. It was just her back tattoo.
I did not see the poster.
Oh my gosh. Why do we go to the movies? I don't understand.
It's a bonding exercise.
Okay. Well, I don't feel like you have much more to say after this, and we're still far away from home because we're at the faraway movie theater.
But we're at the faraway movie theater, so this is longer than normal, is it? I don't know. What's our running time at this point?
It doesn't tell me.
It doesn't tell you.
Oh, maybe it does. 13, 15, 14 minutes.
That's about our normal running time.
Because you're speeding.
Because I am running a little fast. Well, what did you have critic eyes to say about this?
I'm taking the opposite stance. It's a John Wick movie. I got what I wanted. A main character who doesn't say much.
Did you like it better than a John than a Keanu Reeves movie?
On par with a Keanu Reeves movie.
On par?
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to have to go watch some more movies.
No, I don't have time. You can go watch all 4, and then Mom will divorce you. After 7 Mission Impossibles and then 4 John Wicks, she might have had it.
It's the summer of her discontent.
Oh, my goodness. No, I thought, I love the John Wick production design. I think it's so cool, the modern touches with the retro technology. I think that's really fun.
Oh, you mean the switchboard operators and all?
The switchboard operators.
Yes, that was fun the first
Right, and
series.
It's still fun now. I don't know why. Enough was new and enough was interesting and enough was different for me to feel like it wasn't just needlessly retreading. Yeah.
That's interesting.
I
would thought you would be really bothered by the fact that they're basically retreading on a already established genre. Why bother?
Yeah, sure. Why bother? But we're also, no matter what, there's going to be a summer blockbuster action movie. So why not have one that was this fun?
You think that's what we're going to get? There's not going to be something else?
I mean, you're going to get F1, which is racing.
Okay.
You're going to get Jurassic World, whatever. I'm thinking of the Dakota Johnson movie, but that's not action. But, this is kind of the big... You're going to get Fantastic Four.
That could be fun.
I think
there's
Fantastic
a retread,
Four
I suppose.
would be exactly, yeah. You want to talk, Jurassic World, a retread.
Yep.
The Dakota Johnson movie, not a retread, though. That's my girl.
It's no Twister. Twisters. Love that movie.
Yeah, it was great. Which is a retread, Father.
It was. I know.
You're just listing retreads.
I know. Is that all we get in summer? Or blockbuster retreads?
I mean, at this point, kinda. You don't want to see the horror movie that's making people throw up.
Yeah, when you sell it like that, I can't imagine why.
You're not intrigued?
Well, I don't even have a basis of what it's about other than you saying...
It's called Bring Her Back.
Okay.
And people are puking.
Well, yeah, that's not enough to draw me in.
That's all I've got. But I've seen the movie
trailer?
that they did. No, I haven't watched the trailer. I don't want to. The movie that the directors did before this called Talk to Me, which is very good. Didn't puke.
Okay.
But this one, people are puking. We also have The Life of Chuck right around the corner.
Probably not Chuck from the 2000s TV show?
Steven Spielberg. Nope. Stephen King.
Stephen, oh.
But not a horror.
Wow. He wrote a book that's not a horror book?
Don't hit the girl on the bike.
I didn't see her.
She's going to be a doctor. She's
got
a lab coat on.
A lab coat. Zipping through campus.
Yeah, but that's also an adaptation. This is the state of where things are right now.
So we don't have anything exciting to look forward to?
The Life of Chuck.
Except a puking horror film?
Bring Her Back. The Materialists I'm excited for, which is Dakota Johnson, Pedro Pascal, Chris Evans. And you want to see F1.
I mean, I do like racing.
Okay, I want to see F1 in the 4DX theater, because that was crazy.
Oh, can you imagine if we had seen this movie in that?
That would be really fun. I kind of want to shell out the money for a 4DX
So explain
experience.
what that was.
It's they shake.
You're like on a motion simulator seat. It just doesn't move a huge amount, but it moves a lot.
And it moves up.
It actually turned.
It shifts.
When we saw the
F1
trailer
was
for
cool.
F1, we did turn
a
little.
It was
I don't think I would want it that.
I think it might make me sick, but I would like to experience it. I was also reading online, which is partially why we were in the wrong theater, because I was reading the internet. It said that they do it for all movies. So you could see a rom-com in there, and it's still going to be doing stuff.
That must be an interesting job to script
programming
that.
it to do for the rom. What's gonna happen? Someone gets slapped and then you fall back in the seat. What? I would love to.
All right, Tina, we should probably wrap it up.
You got nothing more to say about Ballerina?
I really want more of the guy that runs I like the Continental.
I think he's passed away, Lance Reddick.
Oh, I think you're right. I think I did see that.
I think he passed away.
So the other guy... No, wait. I thought it was the other guy.
Lance?
No, the guy that worked in there, the front desk operator.
He passed away, Lance.
They both passed away?
The guy in the back passed away too?
Well, that's what I was asking.
I was talking about Lance.
I'm talking about the manager of the Continental.
I don't know.
Okay.
But so funny that you mentioned that because that is literally what the Peacock show is. It's called the Continental.
Oh, it's called the Continental?
So maybe you should watch the Peacock show.
Maybe I should watch that.
But yeah, I mean, I liked it.
Okay.
Go stunts.
Go stunts.
Well, will it be eligible? The Oscars are doing a stunts category finally.
Really?
Yes. I don't think next year, but maybe in 2 years?
Can we get a retroactive one for John Wick?
Oh my
and Keanu Reeves?
Gosh.
Come on. He would deserve it.
Well, maybe they'll resuscitate him from the dead and make a John Wick 5, and then maybe he can win one.
All right, what are we rating this out of? Grenades?
Homegirl was just long.
The grenades were cool.
It was cool, Dad.
I didn't say it wasn't a good movie.
Whatever.
I'm going to give it 3 3/4.
Wow.
I thought it was a good movie. It doesn't need to be connected to John Wick, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, you're really concerned about the brand.
I just wanted John Wick to they put a bookend on it and close that book, move on.
Yeah, and the 3 movies that you saw when there were 4. You slept through one of them.
It was a long time ago at this point.
For sure. I think it came out last
Anyways,
year,
I'm giving it 3 3/4. Big thumbs up.
Big thumbs up. But big thumbs down for Johnny.
Johnny?
John
Wick? No, just the fact that it just needed to be a different whole franchise.
For sure.
And you?
Yeah, I'll give it 3 3/4.
Hey, I don't think we've really ever matched. We must have at some point.
At some point.
It's been a long time.
I agree.
All right, go see it.
Go see it. We love supporting
small independent films.
Yeah, I love independent. Actually, you know that John Wick was originally going to be a direct-to-DVD release, and I believe it was Eva Longoria who was like, "No, you have something here. Like, I'm gonna put money with my production company into it and like make it theatrical."
Wow.
Yes. John Wick was not supposed to be a thing.
Now I need to go back again and watch John Wick 1.
And you know what? Since we're just shilling John Wick merch and things, there's a new documentary out called Wick is Pain that is about the making of the John Wick series.
Okay.
That I keep getting emails about. That does sound interesting, but I do not have time to watch it.
I'll send it my way.
No, you're not. I can't just be like, hey, my dad wants to watch this, but like, you guys good with that?
All right, Tina.
All right.
Good night.
Good night. That's it for this week's episode of Movies with My Dad. You can find all of our episodes on movieswithmydad.com or the streaming platform of your choosing. You can also send us an email at movieswithmydadpod@gmail.com. My dad is desperate to hear from you. You can find me, Tina, on Blue Sky at Tina Kakadelis or on Letterboxd at Tina_DOCX. You can find my dad at the local Lowe's. Tune in next week when we head back to the movies.